Hey, so since you want something negative, I want you to know that when I saw those kids that are fans of my channel going to school every single day, I got pissed and enraged because they said they want a full-on fight with my mother is the exact same reason why they're not giving me physical validation, okay? And I call that bullshit. I call everything that I went through this quarantine bullshit because no matter how much you want to hype up, oh, you fucking struggled, you did this and that to get the voice actor at Nokia, literally what maturity says that I was above it, okay? I can't take that shit. But in all reality, I saw Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Marathon yesterday. Literally, they had Obelisk Blue on top of this is that, on top of Tim together. Where you know the real situation is that he's dead, and they're saying something, or he's dead for saying some reason. I just looked up Precure, on the internet. And I couldn't, find a single episode on the website, There may be some underground shit, but that's whew, that is far from important. Now, in doing so, when they told me to go back to school and everything after all that, I was pissed, okay? I was pissed because literally the whole fucking plan was for you to make the beats, for you to fucking upload the shit on YouTube and wait for producers. Literally, so guess what happened when you cut it in half for a grown ass man? They called out what was whole. The beat said something whole. The beat did something whole, literally, when you cut it in half. You know how pissed that makes me, So, go check up on Facebook, literally, and they have some Steve for American Dad on there, alright? Now, the primary thing, is that, with Uncle Tommy, caught me, literally, when I tried to hold on to society, he tried to connect the whole Baseball Hall of Fame. He taught me something. Don't be gangster unless you want to be gangster all the way. Alright? So I don't give a fuck. Literally, I don't perform anymore. I don't perform for those kids. Literally, because something happens to their parents. I can tell the Indian parents, literally, literally, their parents of what I'm talking about, literally, are jealous of my rap. They're jealous of the rhymes, and they're jealous of everything. And I've been saying it, ever since the fucking Madaka Box rap. They've been jealous of my raps. They're jealous of Primo TV. That's why it doesn't matter where it's grossology. That's why it doesn't matter anything. So anyway, in my shower clone, I'm a special ed teacher at Candy. All right, and guess what happened? The whole Jasmine phase. I actually have a student named Yasmin. Okay, and it's stupid. It's completely fucking stupid. You wanna know why? Because he is too knowledgeable in the situation, but you were way too stupid to not know that this is the fool me. Literally, me speaking right now, this is the guy who made the beats, this is the guy who made the idea for Brick House Button, this guy knew everything. And it was on 2021 when I knew the drip, when I knew Lunatics at least, not this when I knew Platinum, when I knew Brick House Bandit. And how long has it been? But guess what? 2021 is the basis of everything. So that is the basis of if you want to ask me a stupid question, that's why it's not working, okay? From the basketball all the way to my hero shit, okay? That was the worst freaking episode, so I didn't care about it. But guess what that did for me, alright? It put me in a no-cost situation because the truth of the matter is that I recognize that anything that is going to happen was below what I did before because nothing got validated to you being above it. I mean, you had What's New Scooby-Doo. Guess what you did? You had two things that were way low that blood pretended that was way more. One, 4.5 friends. Two, the stupid backpack, okay? That's literally what I think every single day. Literally, I think about the producers of fucking Zach Storm, literally how they have Photoshop at the fucking end of every episode, and it doesn't fucking mean shit. It's really fucking irritating. Fucking, this is literally fucking, the truth. This is what people don't want to hear, and guess how I got home? Literally at 28, guess how I got home? Literally fucking, so many celebrities went to the Alpha and Omega. You know how I was dancing? Yes, all that. So many people have been to that fucking Alpha and Omega. Guess how I got home? Do a fucking magic spell. They fucking tore the fucking house down, this and that. She's like, Eris, I guess you can stay here. Literally, that was all fucking a Mandela. That's why I trust fucking no one. I don't trust Saw Shimon. I don't trust Christmas Sabbath. And they reach it every single day. That's not scoring me. The definitive thing that made me score more than everybody else was my top tier attraction when it comes to female nature. How many girls obsessed all over me. That's one thing they are not. And one thing that I did to keep the company intact was respect people for being more multi-dimensional, like Geekdom 101 and Mr. Tater. And nobody wants to, view shit that way. And, it gets more irritating. And how the fuck, does things drag on to a point? See, that's why I go to school, but I know I'm scoring harder than anybody else. I don't fuck with people, I don't fuck with nothing, literally. And plus the absorb concept. A part of absorb is keeping things clean. I will not literally fucking deal with any females, literally, because as soon as I absorb again, I want to keep it clean. Versus, the slut parties, it's stupid. It's completely freaking stupid. I'm far from fucking perfect. Literally, I call out standard. I call out everything. Literally, I call out not just one single fucking girl from that paper. I call out literally the inability of you to understand what happened to me at school is the exact same reason why I think every day. It was trying too hard to fit in. It was trying too hard to fit in. In high school, I can't deny that I didn't. Okay. That's where it lands. No matter how many fucking females, no matter how much this, and that, literally, that's what ends up happening. Okay? I know you hear that loud and clear, they're making sex alarm, but the biggest part about that is that celebrity is an excuse for you not going to jail for sexual assault. Every celebrity reads something that literally you have to keep rape, this is that to keep up a reputation. Every celebrity is to shame them literally for not being shunned upon because they need a reputation so life won't be like high school. That's what a celebrity is. It's a fucking stupid ass, literally. And that's why Chris always references basketball and always references high rap, saying that a rapper didn't go to school. And that's where he locks me, okay? Literally, if you're gonna be about your shit all the way. And it's stupid, It's completely fucking stupid. Literally, fucking mental health are falling for this fucking shit, saying that, oh, your mother's concerned that you might have, access to gangs with firearms. I'm like, fucking, they're gonna get in trouble just like me. And I don't care. I don't care, because the one thing I say, I have to say, to God and soul, is consistency. Consistency is the only way to take somebody seriously, because, it's somebody backing up what they say. And it's stupid. And it's absolutely fucking stupid, okay? And that's, the truth, bar bare minimum. I know the police use a gang. I know what a fucking gang is. I know a gang is below a dad, but it's never gonna end. I don't know how high I'm scoring Lily is going to curriculum, but it's true. All right. So, that's why Timothy Delgado had all that shit against him on the inside, literally, but on the outside, he was a celebrity. Me, the worst part about me waiting, 3 years after I was a grown-ass man to be a celebrity was the fact that I didn't try too hard to fit in. I didn't like people. I was above people, and all I thought about was my kids. That's what ruined me. That's what ruined my mom. Because my mom could say one thing. You could have all this understanding of, God's effect of sorry, Jack gave me fucking nothing, but I'm going to cut it short for the video today, okay?